Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
How you doing?
I'm irritable.
Yep, I know. That's why we're doing this. Oh man, my mic's a little hot. Hold on. We're both cracking that.
Alex is like,
we got a preamp coming for the headphones, but the headphones don't go loud enough.
Sounds so good.
So, okay.
It sounds so good.
Fine.
He's so fussy, you guys.
I'm just an audio engineer. When it's clipping, it's
He's
clipping.
He's an audio engineer.
It's clipping. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you.
Chase doesn't care about anything.
I do. What's going on, Alex? How are you?
I'm great. I'm working on stuff.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I'm irritable too. That's just, you know.
Do you have your period? Are you getting your period?
Jesus Christ. I think it's never ending now. I think this is just my life.
Oh my God, dude, it's been a crazy week.
It definitely
It's
has.
been a crazy week. I had this like emotional blowout yesterday. Was that yesterday?
I think so. Is it every day?
Shut up.
No, I'm like, me too. I'm not. This is not deprecating. This is just what's indicative of what's happening right now.
Processing the shit of the world, man. You know, when you're sensitive, I think this is what happens to a lot of people. We're sensitive, and we don't realize that we're processing a lot of crap for the entire planet, including ourselves. It's like we're all in this together. We're all, because I started feeling this last week. I started feeling like I literally started having chest pain, and I don't even watch the fucking news. I don't watch the news. You and I are so not involved in the mainstream.
Yeah.
And I started getting a chest pain, like hard. Like I was like, oh, and I literally, my heart started hurting. I felt like I was gonna have an anxiety attack or something, which I was like, where the fuck is this coming from? And then I got really grumpy and I was crying. And then we were in the car. And I was like, I need water. I had a dream that I needed to go to water. So we were going to a lake. And then when we were in the car, I was just like, I just let it out. I was just so sad about humanity and how humanity's going back into this fear spiral of darkness again, playing out all this shit again. And it's really sad. It was sad for me but I let myself feel all that. I let myself feel the pain of that. I've also been like, you know, we came into some cash and we've been buying new stuff, and you can't fucking buy anything of quality anymore. Like everything, literally, I can't find fucking clothes. I cannot find fucking clothes. I found this one website that had some cute clothes. It's directly coming from China. It's going to take like 3 fucking weeks. I'm like, where do I find things that are crafted and well made? Like, where can you, what is happening to the planet?
Yeah. I mean, they're out there, but some things are harder to find than others for sure. I don't know. The fucking Target makes good men's shirts. I've been luckier in that department. $20 shirts that feel like silk.
He's got this great like sunset shirt on right now. He's always great.
I've been finding the good shit lately, but it's always harder to find women's clothes and stuff.
Well, today was really it was the topper, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to some places. I'm gonna look, and there's like this theme right now, and it's been going on for over a year. It's called, I found out, it's literally Amish wear. Fucking, it looks like Mormons made a wardrobe fucking line. It's like horrible paisley, fucking muted colors that button up to your fucking neck, and you button them all up. It's like ruffles and shit. It's like my worst nightmare. It's my worst nightmare for fashion. Worst nightmare for fashion. It's everywhere. Everywhere I go, that's the main fucking shit that I find. And it's just like, there's no clothes. It's an existential issue at this point, you guys, because I don't fit in, and nothing, you know, that kind of clothes to me. I told Alex, I was like, you know, I really got into the depth of it today, and I was like, those kind of clothes to me are like, they're like, you know, complicit energy. It's like, I wear those kind of, it's like Mormon energy, man. Like, let me fucking go to Sunday school, put my head down, and like fucking wear a chastity belt, you know? Where is the edge? Where is the cool? Where is it?
This feels like your version of my episode last time when I was just raging. Just raging. This is good. Get it out. Get it out. We always flip-flop.
I just can't. I'm mad that I can't find clothes to wear. And you know what? It's a deeper fucking issue, because it's really that the theme that is starting to happen, it's like this ubiquitous shitty clothing that you can't find anywhere, these crappy fashion themes that we're all supposed to fucking adhere to. And you know, it's like we've become so not individualized. Everything's become so monopolized and so gigantically corporatized that there's no individual energy anymore. If you want something like, you know, made, crafted, it costs so much fucking money. And I even went to some shops today that had were super expensive. I didn't like anything there either. I'm like, so I'm just gonna create my own line. I've decided I'm just gonna start creating fucking cool shirts and shit, you know?
Yeah.
On American Apparel, just start making cool designs and start fucking making cool shirts and fuck it.
Right. Well, yeah, we kind of just got to make our own thing, right? If you don't like what's out there, you gotta make your own thing. If you don't like the music that's out there, make your own music. You don't like the clothes that's out there, make your own clothes. I feel like that's the age we're coming into.
Well, but the deeper symbolism of the clothes is literally it's like you couldn't get more symbolic or metaphoric than that, right? Like the shit that's out there is like, it's so basic. It's so basic, and I'm desperate for something cooler. I'm desperate for something. What happened to coolness? Where is coolness? Where is rebellion? Where is an edge? Where is not even punk rock? Because punk rock's been co-opted by fucking Target. Where is the original shit? Where are people making shit? I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad.
You punk rock has been co-opted. I mean, we see these people in these punk shirts walking around outside with
masks on.
And I'm sure they're being considerate, but what I feel from them is this virtue signaling kind of thing, which like punk should never be about virtue signaling.
No.
It's just so obviously lame.
No.
It's so lame. It's so sad. It's so sad. And I guess, you know, there's always been posers around. It's not like posers are a new thing, but it feels really clear.
It just feels like humanity's kind of lost right now. Like there's, you know, like the original energy. Because you and I talk about this all the time, because you're 9 years younger than me, and like you grew up with such shitty music.
Yep. Well, yeah.
And you're a fucking musician, and you're a craftsman, and you have impeccable taste. But you grew up with the shittiest music.
The 2000s were a dark time. There were some things going on then that I didn't know about, like the Strokes and stuff, but still not like.
That's no fucking, you know.
Yeah.
That's no Iggy Pop.
Well, it's like the thing of my generation. The cool stuff that wasn't the pop was like this like anti cool. Anti-cool was
it's
what
like
was
Prairie
cool.
Chic fucking shit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah.
It's like you're so hip that you are not hip? That's the thing? That's the theme?
Yeah. Well, you think about the Strokes, it was like this whole low energy thing. Like that was the new rock, was just like low energy.
Like I'm on Xanax.
Yeah, Xanax rock, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm also mad because you know, I'm just mad right now. I had this amazing cry yesterday that I released all this anxiety in my chest. Like I was reborn this morning. It was crazy. I was telling Alex that because all week I was feeling so bad. I had 2 cold sores. I could barely move. I felt so tired. I felt like I was getting sick. I was like, ugh. And then I realized it was this collective fear that had been building. And I finally let myself confront it yesterday and fully process it, deeply. And when I really confront something deeply and process it, I can feel this release that literally comes from the center of my chest. It's like this balloon releasing air. It's like psst. When I really let myself feel what I actually feel, which is just deep grief for how fucking fucking fucked up humanity is right now.
Yeah.
And man, I woke up today and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, you felt great this morning.
Oh my God. I woke up today and I had the most energy. I felt ecstatic. I felt amazing. I was like, it's crazy how the fear is what makes us sick. The fear is stress. The stress is what depletes all of our chi. And it's like I let myself confront all the fear. I confronted all the stress. I processed it. And then today, like I literally this week could not go to the gym. I would try. I wanted, because I like to work out. I like to get my blood moving. And today I was just like, yeah. I was like pumping, you know. I was like feeling so great. I don't feel tired. It's just crazy how much fear actually makes you fucking sick. It's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I've been saying for a long time, right? It's like it's the fear that makes you sick. And I remember back at the very beginning of the pandemic just being like, oh God, oh no, this is going to be such a loop. This is going to be such a feedback loop of fear, this whole thing. I knew it. Like the moment like I started hearing about it, like, this is just designed to create like a feedback loop of
well, it's
fear.
like, it's funny because I'm going through cycles at this moment. Alex is always just fine. He's always just cruising. But I'm like going through these cycles.
Usually. I mean, I was a little
last
off
time
my
you were
rocker.
angry last time. But
it tends to be smoother.
Yeah. But I go through these cycles of like feeling like this new fucking wave of fear and Delta variant bullshit is actually it's the next step. It's the evolution and awakening, because the fear is getting so intense because those that are unvaccinated have literally become the enemy. Like I was at the gym and the MSNBC's on and it's like those that are unvaccinated are the enemy. It's their fault. It's like you can't.
Well, this is what you've been feeling. What's really been making you sick is you struggling with having people mad at you, and you struggling with being the enemy. You know, that's kind of what even triggered all this energy tonight was you at the grocery store just wanting to go in and grab Nico some chicken really quick, and it's not hot. It's not that hot outside. It's nighttime. The sun is not out. You rolled the windows down. You're going to be gone for 2 minutes.
All 4 of them, long, big gaps.
And there's this dude who comes up to you and is like, I'm going to call the cops. You can't leave your dog in the car. And so, like, what in that moment, you're the enemy, right? You have that feeling of like, oh shit, I'm the enemy. Someone is mad at me, you know. And the weight of that, the intensity of that, can kind of really
like,
weigh on you.
I'm a dog advocate. It's against the law.
Right.
I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I'm not gonna kill my dog. This is the most spoiled, rotten dog in the fucking world. I'm going in there to get a rotisserie chicken.
Right. And then you spend a lot of time arguing with that dude in your head, being like I'm not the enemy, and because like really what happens when people come at you like that, I think a part of you starts to question yourself and think like, am I really a piece of shit?
Yes.
And then you start arguing with yourself and leaking energy and making yourself sick by feeling like, am I bad? And
well,
like, no, I'm not bad.
And then before that, and I think what's been making me sick and making me angry, making me upset also is because I can feel the psychic energy of my mom, because my mom watches MSNBC for 12 hours a day and from morning till night. She has it on all day long. And MSNBC has straight up become the Fox News. Like, they're the same fucking entity now.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I just can feel my mom she has so much hatred towards me. So much hatred. And
it dissipated for a while, but now it's ramping up again.
She won't see me.
Mm-hmm. She just decided
she
that
keeps
today.
telling me what to do. She won't stop telling. It's like this new thing where people, it's like when when the election was happening and people were like, you need to have a conversation with your friend to make sure they vote for and I was even,
that whole thing's so gross.
Yeah. And I was even like, during that time, I was even kind of like, oh, I can see that, people are, because I, at that time I thought Donald Trump was fucking really bad, and
I was really mad, and you were mad at me because you thought I wasn't being responsible by voting. You got mad at me for not wanting to vote and not wanting to participate in the whole thing, because I for a long time have thought all this is bullshit, and it's been amazing for me. It's been a big release for me to have you sort of release all that. And
well,
really,
it's I think the main thing is respecting people.
Yeah.
And whatever they want. I think that's the main point in all of this. However the fuck people want to live their lives, let them live their lives like that. You know?
Yeah. But there's a real movement with all of this that everyone has to be the same, otherwise you're dangerous.
That's the new fucking narrative, and it's
narrative.
pissing me off. And that's really what I was dealing with my mom fucking. And then she said something to me which I didn't even know about, that the French Prime Minister basically has made an edict that if you don't get vaccinated, you're gonna get punished. Sanctions against them is what I read.
Sanctions.
He said all medical personnel must get vaccinated, and I think it's now moving on to the populace. I think it's moving on to the populace now, and yeah, you know, and my mom's like, I really believe in what he's doing, and I was just like, what the fuck, like, and so that happened, and then the fucking guy told me to put control my dog or whatever, and I'm like, nah!
Leave me alone. Yeah.
The energy outside is just getting more and more and more intense. And you know, I go through these back and forths. Alex and we took this drive, and I really went into it with him around, like, cuz I don't even really care, honestly. I've never been somebody that's like, I'm anti-vax. I'm super adamantly, it's the government, blah, blah, blah. I just personally was like, I'm good. I don't want to get vaccinated. I'm all right. Like, leave me be. I'm good. If you guys want to get vaccinated and that makes you feel better, please do it. But please don't tell me that I need to do that, right? And now, because of a simple choice that I have made, it's like I am becoming this huge fucking enemy, and it's so intense, man. It's just...
Well, the narrative has been written in a way where if you're not doing something, if you make a choice to not do something, this is like, in the past, the control has been about, like, if you make a choice to hurt someone, of course, like, that, we don't want that, and we need some enforcement to help keep people from harming each other in that way. But now it's gone all the way further into, if you're not doing something, you're a danger.
You're
and
a menace.
That's
you're
insidious.
Literally a menace.
That's insidious.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just but what I feel happening within myself, because all of this happened on this Aquarian new moon, full moon. All of this, like, culmination of all this shit has happened on the Aquarian full moon. It's, you know, the whole Psi.Wave, everything. The new frequency is all about the age of Aquarius. It's all about detachment. Aquarius is truly about detachment. Mm-hmm. And that's what I was kind of telling Alex today. I was like, I think it's time for me to just kind of start being kind of cold, because my whole life I care about people deeply. I'm a healer. Like, I was a massage therapist. I was a healer. I was an herbalist. I've healed people with my hand. I care so deeply, you know, about the humans. And I've gone into such dark places because of that. I've dimmed my light so intensely because of the pain, the overwhelming pain and fear of humanity. Mm-hmm. And I think now I'm just like, okay, this is it. I'm going to the detachment is cold. It's cold.
Coldness is an Aquarian architype. That's one of the
You're
things.
Right. It's the coldest time of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
January. That's why they're also the geniuses. That's why they're eccentric, because they don't absorb the bullshit.
Right.
And I have like 6 fucking planets in fire. I am so much fire. I am so much warmth. I am so much love and heat and Italian energy. And I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done carrying this burden of guilt and shame and judgment. Mm-hmm. I'm done.
What all these moments are creating are opportunities for us to let go of the parts of ourselves that have been judging us and holding us back. Yes. You know, it's like these things that we see outwards are reflections of things that are part of us. That's why when someone does that, it activates a voice in your head that's like, am I bad? That you have to start then arguing against, right? And so when that thing is activated, it's now an opportunity for you, instead of arguing it, just like realize that it's not the truth and let it go. you know.
Well, and you and I were talking earlier about, just ourselves as, I've been making videos and, speaking my truth or whatever, giving fucking readings and shit, on my YouTube channel. And I think, and we talk about people that we like on certain podcasts and stuff. And, the people that we really, 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 because we don't have that many people that we really, really resonate with. Like, we're pretty different. We're pretty different because I think, the reason why certain people we resonate with certain people is their deep authenticity, right?
Yeah, their boldness.
Their boldness. The deep authenticity is linked to the boldness, is linked to the truth, which means that you're not dimming your light or compromising in order to make other people feel better. And that's what's happening at this point in time. It's like things are getting so muddled and polarized that people are feeling so much shame and in all kinds of different ways. And there's so much finger pointing and I really think the antidote to all of this is, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that really is it. I mean, that's kind of, I think, what life always pushes you towards. It always pushes you towards those fuck it moments where you just release all the pressure, because the pressure's coming from, a kink in the hose or some sort of distortion of the flow, some sort of restriction. And eventually, given enough time, that pressure will always be too great and be eroded away or have to be let go. And just fingers in the dam. Well,
and especially during this time, I think you can't really make any true headway with anything at this point in time if you are trying to make sure that people aren't going to be offended by what you say. Because everybody at this point in time is offended by something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I've learned this. I personally have gone through this journey, especially with you in the last year, Alex. Because when we first got together, I was liberal, quote unquote, and, really, very, all about humanity, the oppressed.
I mean, I would say I still carry all the values that I thought that meant at the time.
Yes, I do too. It's not that I've changed, but my problem is that when that energy starts to oppress or shame because you're not doing something correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole point of the liberal
It's not what you thought it was. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Right. And so I've gone down this path, and it's been a huge ego. I mean, when you and I first got together, we had so many fights. It was so intense. And I've had to just really surrender my ego with all this and look at that truth. Look at the truth behind the matter. Look at the truth. And not how I want things to be or how I'm defending. I still understand and I still see the pain of everything and everyone, but I don't think that we're getting anywhere by placating and hiding and trying to dim or keep ourselves, pamper anybody. It's not helping.
I mean, it's not only is it not helping, I think it's actively in opposition. It's, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. I mean, there is no actual standing still. There's just the opposite or, the other opposite.
I think this is what the Uranus energy is all about, because never in a million years would I have thought that I would have ever disidentified from being. I mean, I was never super into politics ever, really, but I was into Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I was really happy about Kamala Harris, and I was, all that shit. But
you were involved in the narratives.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially around women. Mm-hmm. Especially around women.
Right. And that gave you a place to put your pain. Give you a way to feel like you were solving the problem.
Yeah.
What was it doing for you? What would you say that it was doing for you, and why would you say you're letting go of that now? What were you getting out of it that you're no longer getting out of it?
It's projection. It's projection of power, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's that this person, it's also wanting to believe that the system's changing.
Mm-hmm.
The system's changing towards a more open, progressive energy.
You said something interesting there. You said wanting to believe, and I think implied within that is whenever you're wanting to believe something, you're actually pushing, and you're not just accessing the truth. You know, you weren't like you wanted these people to be something that they're not. You know, you wanted these things to be something that you're not, and so you actively pushed and argued that they were this thing that you wanted them to be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people almost all of us get caught in that trap, or all of us do at one point or another. We want things to be something other than they are, and I think we can all feel that. We can feel that moment when it's like someone comes in with a doubt, and we can kind of feel the truth of it, but we're like, no, it's not that way. It's this way. It's actually.
Well, everything's a projection of yourself.
Mm-hmm, so everything's a projection.
Anything you really, really, really love or are obsessed with, like, it's a part of yourself that you're not fully owning. Like you and Tim Dillon.
Right.
You know?
Right, exactly. So that's what was going on with the women in politics and all this stuff, and wanting them to be these things, and wanting the Democratic Party to be these things, and wanting all these things to be these things.
And that's a lot of pressure to put on somebody. That's a lot of expectation, and that's why people have so much anger when their leaders don't fulfill their desires, you know? And that's why people get... I think that's why the political landscape and politics and our systems right now are literally crumbling, because people can't keep up with the projections, because the projections have become so intense, you know?
Yeah, it's time we let go. It's time we let go of all that shit, man.
And when you say all this stuff, though, it's like I did a lot of I've done a lot of shadow work. It's part of my courses and stuff that I've worked with a lot of women on, and men, and God, it's these subtle nuances of the shadow. It's these subtle nuances. It's like there's certain things with the shadow that I want to, like my childhood wounding. It's still really hard. It's still really fucking hard. But these things that you hold on to that kind of create your identity, that create your, your rah-rah siskumba, something to fight for, you know, like your belief system. It's really the central energy of your belief system. You know what I mean? And when you start to when that starts to get dismantled, you start to look at the holes in that one. Is that, it's really fucking tough. It's really, really, really tough. That's why this last year has just been like this giant ego death for me. Huge ego death for me. Because I've just surrendered. I've just been humbled. I've surrendered. I've opened. That's the whole thing. You have to just have humility. You have to fucking have humility with the fucking shadow, and let yourself see the truth. Let yourself see the truth.
Yeah. This last ego attachment was releasing, taking in the pain of the world. Yeah.
Yes. Which so many of my friends and so many healers and a lot of women do, and you used to do a lot. And it really just dampens our fucking light. It dampens. This is the big aha that I'm having right now. For me, is that this thing where I feel so badly for everybody, it's not contributing to the whole. It's just creating more of it. You can have sympathy for somebody, you can have compassion, but you can create a detachment. You detach yourself from that so that you don't absorb it. You don't absorb it and become it. And I think it's like all that was hitting in me. It's boundary work, but it's so much deeper. It's like now in 2020, now in this time, now with the second wave of all this bullshit, I'm like done. I'm like I'm like, cut it. Cut that shit. Get the fucking scalpel out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done absorbing. I'm done absorbing people's fucking shame and their darkness and their pain. I'm not going to carry that for them because all it does is dim my fucking light. And I have a lot to give to this world. I have a lot to share. I have a lot of joy to have. And it's like the world, I don't want to live in a world that's in constant fear all the time. That's not the world I choose to live in. That's not the world I want to live in.
Yeah. So what now? Without that stuff filling up your life. I think it's
gonna go rogue, dude. Rogue. I'm gonna go rogue, man.
What does that mean? A lot more rants.
I don't know. I was thinking about Thelma and Louise today. I was like,
oh shit. We're gonna go drive into the Grand Canyon.
I don't know.
Metaphorically, maybe.
Well, when you're confronted with people constantly talking to you about how you're killing people and your own death, you kind of have to be like, fuck it. This life is, if I'm going to choose to live my life, I might as well just actually live, which means to completely release the fear.
Yeah, that stuff's not living. That wasn't really living. You know, all that fear consciousness stuff and trying to shore up existence and spending all your energy on trying to be safe is not really living. It's not really living. It's living death. It's
so yeah, I don't know.
Shit.
I think I'm just gonna actually. It's really funny because I think I just need to start letting myself actually be more crass, be more angry, be more real, be more less giving a fuck, less caring if people like me. It feels really good to actually stop caring if people like you. It feels really fucking good, especially really for women.
I think it feels good for everyone. It feels good for everyone. I think everyone carries that a little bit. And I think, you know, sometimes it might appear like men don't carry it as much, but I think in their crassness can be a bit overblown. And you know, it's just the opposite side of the coin. Them trying to be hyper masculine in whatever ways that manifests is just it's the opposite side of the same coin, and it may look like they're more free than you, but I think they're in their own kind of prison of trying to appear to be something that they're not.
It's just these nuances of what that actually means. I think a lot, I mean, I think a lot of people are still maybe, you know, they don't even necessarily know what they're not.
You don't know what you don't know, you know?
Right.
Yeah. And it's weird. It always kind of seems a little obvious in hindsight, you know, when you sort of transcend something or move through something and you look back, it seems a lot more obvious than it was at the time, because I think you are actively resisting the truth, you know, and when you stop resisting, the truth becomes so much more easier. But it's kind of, the ego's tricky like that. The things you're resisting, it kind of hides from you in some clever ways and some clever thought patterns that once they dissolve or fall apart, it's like, oh, duh, that's what was going on with me. But
right
in the time, it's sort of hidden. There's all these thought patterns that come up to defend itself. It's like a magic trick, you know. It's like deflection. Like, look over here. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. You know, that's kind of the game your consciousness plays with itself when going through this fear stuff and letting it go and saying fuck it.
Yeah. What about you? Like, how is your consciousness these days with all of this shit?
I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention today. I was really angry last week or a few days ago. I don't even know how long ago that was. I don't even know what time is anymore. But that was more about this like personal thing with my family, and now that that's kind of fallen away and let it go, it's kind of just me here. And I don't know. The coronavirus thing and all the fear happening right now is kind of just a loop of what happened last time. So I don't really feel surprised by anything or particularly inflamed about it just because I was already angry about it. So
you don't feel antagonized by the
not any more
intensity of the new strain.
Not any more than I already did. I've been the enemy for a long time. I feel like, you know, at least with the public, it was with my parents that was the new level. And I already kind of was, but I just kind of fully embraced that.
It's just so crazy.
It was better being halfway.
Because I'm dealing with it. That's what upset me today too, is with my mom, and like it's just so crazy that all of this is forcing us to confront our families in these ways, you know?
Yeah. I mean, because those are the people closest to you, and they probably are the most invested in your ego patterns out of everyone. You know, the government and society and everything is sort of distantly invested, but your family is the most invested in you continuing to be the way that you were.
Well, and also we literally are them, so they can. They if we're moving into these uncharted territories, it's very, very, very uncomfortable for them, right? If we actually are them, because we can't literally come from their bodies, we come from their seed.
Yeah, and so I guess after just fully embracing that role of being the enemy in my family, I don't really feel quite as inflamed. You know, because I was already, like, when you met me, I was already like, fuck the government, fuck these people, they're all stupid. You know, I've chilled out on that a little bit, but I was already I was going through that level last year, so I'd already gone through that.
Right, you're now the spiral's getting closer to home.
Yeah, and the spiral kind of hit home as much as it could, because I have a small family. You know, I don't have any siblings or anything, so
I wonder if that's happening to like everybody too.
I think so.
Like, because that's what you and I were talking about, is like this next wave is going to be like, you were like, it's going to be like a deep clean, right? The first time we got all the, we did a general wash, rinse cycle.
The karmic washing machine.
And now we're really
this is the deep clean.
It's the deep clean.
Yeah, it's the same loop, and it's just going to be deeper. The anger from other people is more intense. The separation is more intense. The desire to control is more intense. Because, you know, before, people who didn't want to participate in the whole narrative were, you know, people were it was like a really extreme annoyance, you know, and bordering on loathing. And now this time around, I feel like it's just going to be absolute pure hatred and loathing, deep pure hatred. You know,
I don't know why that's so funny.
It's funny. Once things get to a certain level, it just becomes funny.
So
I think when things get so intense, it's just funny. The loathing. Oh my god.
Oh my god! I just
because it just breaks. I mean, that's the break, right? It's either laughter or tears, and it's just once it gets intense enough, it just breaks.
So intense. Oh my god! And I think that's the detachment. It's the detachment where it's like, fuck it, okay, I'm just gonna joke about it, and if I die, I die. You know?
Yeah, whatever. Because it's not worth going back to being living dead. Might as well live while you can than be the living dead.
Fucking snap. Mic drop, y'all.
Bam.
Oh my god, I don't know why that was so funny. That was so funny. The loathing and the hatred is so deep. It's just getting so deep.
It's just going to be. It's getting purified. The hatred and the loathing was just not quite pure yet, and now it's just gonna. It's getting honed like a diamond. It's getting honed like a razor sharp sword in the fires of hatred and loathing. It's
literally.
It's diamond hard now, dude. It's focused. Now it's absolutely clear who the enemy is, and it's us, and it's laser focused.
I'm getting all these visuals. I'm seeing the cauldron of Lord of the Rings. Yeah. I'm seeing when he goes to throw the ring away, and he's like, "No!" I'm seeing my mom looking at me with like her eyes slowly getting smaller, being like, "You." Like, this is that guy today being like, you want to kill your dog. I feed him rotisserie chicken. I give him massage.
And this is what's going to happen. This is going to be the release. It's going to get so intense.
He sleeps in a king bed beauty rest. He's at the top. He sleeps on the pillow.
He's so spoiled. Most spoiled dog I've ever known. That's what's gonna happen, man. It's like it's gonna get so intense that instead of when someone like comes at you're not gonna be like, well, I'm not bad. It's not gonna be that you're not gonna feel bad and feel angry. It's gonna be so intense that you're not gonna have any choice other than to laugh like this right now. It's gonna be like, holy shit, you hate me so much. Oh God, that's what's gonna happen.
And in that, there is actually going to be a revolution.
Yeah.
This is the revolution.
Mm-hmm.
This is the actual revolution of light. It's lightness.
Mm-hmm.
When we talk about light, we talk about lightness, which means bringing light to all of this shit, which actually means laughing at it. And it also means fucking not taking it so goddamn seriously.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember last time how we were talking about when you were working with your body and you released things and it sort of came to a crescendo and then broke?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the same thing's happening here. We've like let go, and so it's coming to a crescendo of hatred.
You. I'm pointing my finger at you.
It's you.
My eyes are getting smaller, and it's dark in here.
Gritting my teeth.
It's you.
He's turning into literal demons, man. Literal demons of hatred.
You.
You're gonna give themselves an aneurysm. The blood vessels are gonna burst in their forehead. They just it's gonna be something to watch.
Yeah, the fear is now turning. It's just that the fear and the hatred were before. They didn't, because before nobody. Oh my God, I get it. Before, people didn't really have. Well, no, they had Donald Trump. Everybody had the other side during when Donald Trump was president.
The hatred was very
That was where
intense.
the hatred was going. But now people, you were saying, people don't have anywhere to put their hatred now.
Well, they do. It's now.
Now it's the non-vaccinated people.
Non-mask wearing. It's yeah. It's moved. It's moved targets. It's gotta go somewhere.
Fucking hell. Fuck this shit. I'm not going to take it in no more. I'm going to Thelma and Louise this shit. Who's Thelma? Who's Louise, Alex? I'm Louise. We already decided. I'm Louise.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm Thelma for sure.
Yeah.
I'm like the sheltered housewife who like gets out and then is like, whoa, I'm really good at fucking robbing. I'm good.
I got a knack for this shit. I do believe that you do. I believe that you do. Yeah, and I'm all like hard and like driving the T-Bird, and I'm like, fucking haul ass, Thelma, get in here.
Yeah,
you lost the money, no.
And then you break down. You break down when I fuck up and the money gets stolen, and then it flips roles. I'm now the one like, come on, Louise. Get your shit together.
That's actually happened to us.
Yes.
That's kind of what happened. Yeah. It's kind of our story.
It is
I was like leading the pack, and then like everything broke down, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
I was like, get your shit together.
And now you're the one fucking creating the studio, and now you're the one that's like leading the pack. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say. That's what happened with Louise. She was like, oh shit, Thelma's fucking badass. Yeah. Remember when Thelma she got the cop? She was like, excuse me, officer.
Yeah.
And Louise was like, what the
fuck? That's me. Putting the cop in the trunk of his car.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Getting the beer, grabbing the holster, fucking moving on forward, man.
And the cop's a fucking pussy. He's really scared for his life. Mm-hmm. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna break. They're gonna be trembling little babies.
Oh my God! Tell everybody what we saw yesterday. When we went to this lake, and there was a cop, a sheriff, and he was dragging a boat.
Instant karma.
It was so amazing.
Instant karma.
He was dragging a boat. He was like coming out and he was dragging some boat, and he was like stopped in the middle of the road for some reason. Who knows? He was checking something. I stop, I'm waiting there, and some fucking asshole behind me in some Lexus, just you can feel honks. Them. Yep. They come up fast, honks at me, passes over through double line, passes the cop, and right away the cop opened his door and was like, what the fuck? And he turned on his lights and pulled the motherfucker over while he's hauling a boat.
Immediately
he like
so good.
He like basically blocked half the road. It was amazing.
It's one of the most beautiful instant karma moments I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it was so great. It was so great. Yeah, that person was a fucking asshole.
Worth everything. It's worth everything to see that. There's been a lot of people like that. Like the same day we were waiting in line to get a beer, and there was a tree that fell. The moment we got there was a tree that fell, and everyone was looking to be like, "What? What happened? What's going on over there?" The people who were serving were looking over there trying to figure out if everyone was okay and whatnot. And this guy behind me in line was just like, "Are we looking or are we serving?" And I was just so shocked that I didn't say anything. But a little bit later, I was like, I wanted to just turn around and be like, "Hey, what the fuck? What is wrong with you, man? Take a chill pill."
Well, that's what's been awesome lately.
Slow down,
Alex,
people.
You've been fucking confronting people who are assholes.
Yeah, it's nice.
Massive lately.
Satisfying.
He's been doing a lot of confrontation work.
I yelled at an old lady at the Apple store.
Yeah, dude, tell that story. That was fucking baller. That was so badass. Tell that story.
I was at the Apple store for getting my AirPods checked because those things break all the time. You just get them replaced. It's like a subscription to headphones. And while I was waiting, the lady next to me was being helped by the person who was helping me, and she's like this lady from New York who. She didn't sound that loud to me, but
she was an Apple store lady.
Yeah, she's an Apple
store lady. She was
an
older Apple store attendant.
Yeah, and she's got New York voice, and it's fucking loud in the Apple store in general too. You know what I mean? It's like she wasn't even the loudest thing. She was standing right next to me, and it felt like the ambient noise was louder than her voice. I have no idea, but this lady across the table from me, this old fucking hag, dude, this old cunt, rich ass bitch, was like, "You're so loud. Be quiet." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was so mad, when she first said it, but it was another one of those moments where I was shocked at just the rudeness of it for a second.
She told her to be quiet because she was speaking too loud.
Yeah, and everyone was just kind of shocked, and then she just turned away. Was like, okay, and started talking, doing her work job again, talking to the lady. She was not being loud. She was talking just normal voice. And this lady again was like, "You're being loud." And I was like, hey, shut the fuck up. No one cares. This is not your home. You don't get to tell people what the fuck to do. And she looked at me and she's like, "But," and I said, no one cares. This is word for word what I said. I said, "Fuck," I said all that shit. No, I was loud. No one cares. And she just looked shocked at me and then just walked away. She didn't know how to handle it.
Because she told her again she's being fucking loud, right?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, now's my chance.
Again.
Now's my chance." You're gonna fucking tell what to do. This isn't your home. What the fuck, man?
You've been confronting.
It was so rude.
Yeah, it's funny because I always think I'm super courageous, but you've been confronting people in these situations that fucking are so uncomfortable. You confronted our landlady. She was
so
satisfying. She was rude, super rude to us.
Yeah.
And you fucking confronted her about it.
Yeah. I just said, hey, I don't appreciate that.
You're not letting these people fucking have control.
No.
That's what that lady was doing.
And what you find out is they're cowards. They cow and run away. You know, and so it's like the choice in that situation is either you're the coward or they're the coward. And I don't want to be I'm not the coward anymore. I don't care if people think I'm an asshole. Fuck it. It feels a lot better, you know, to defend the innocent.
Yeah, 'cause I met that lady.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's a sweetheart.
She's cool. She's like the coolest lady in the Apple Store.
She's super cool. She's wearing these artsy glasses. This older lady fucking working at the Apple Store. And some other lady who's older is being a bitch to her for no fucking reason.
Stupid.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's like that
Such a
guy
hag.
telling me to fucking put my dog. I'm going to kill my dog.
She's just so clearly a person who was so used to just getting her way with everything.
Whoa.
So satisfying. So satisfying.
That's gonna be your new job.
Moments.
That's gonna be your new that's your new cosmic role. You're gonna tell people.
Oh no!
Fucking shoot! Tell people what's up.
Yeah.
Tell them straight up what's going on.
Yeah, North Node and Sagittarius bitches boldly speaking the truth.
This isn't your living room. You can't tell people what to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even if I was in her living room, I'd probably still.
It's interesting because I grew up a lot more like rebellious and free and had like almost no supervision.
Mm-hmm.
Single parent, crazy rock and roll dad. You know, I didn't have a lot of. Alex was like nurtured and babied and given everything he could ever desire. But it's interesting because in situations like I'm pretty obviously loud mouthed. And I will speak up if somebody's obviously being a dick. Like, but it's interesting because you've been doing shit that I maybe wouldn't do lately. That's really fucking badass. It's really fucking badass, dude. It's really badass to fucking confront another human being like that because it's scary. It's fucking scary.
Yeah.
That shit's scary. I'm scared that people are...
Well, I feel like I've been faced throughout my life with opportunities like that I regretted not taking. And I don't know. It's just part of my karma, I guess. Part of my function. I get faced with it over and over again, and now I'm actually taking it, and it feels really good. And I would always feel not good, or it would loop over my head.
Because you cowered.
Mm-hmm. I just get these like impulses, like I'm supposed to speak truth in this instance. But I learned to. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. I was bold and pissed everyone off, and I was just learned over time, like, oh, just be a polite little boy. Don't do that stuff. You're being rude, you know. And
yeah, it's funny because Alex and I are kind of like we're I don't even know, twin souls or something. And when like my pictures when I'm a kid, when I'm really young, I'm like super dopey. Like I'm like yeah, what's
so
up?
Cute.
Like and my eyes are kind of glazed over, and I'm just like chubby and
having a good time.
chilling. And Alex is like sharp as a nail, and he's like, yeah, like whoa, superpower. You can tell, you can see it in his eyeballs. He's like, there's like fire in them. And then something, I think it's probably like what age did that shift? Probably around 12 or something, or before earlier for you, I think.
Oh yeah, I don't know, dude. It's hard. Because
something happened, and he and I both switched, and I became super bold and like, purr, and he became kind of dopey, and then people always thought he was high. And he was like, yeah.
People always thought I was high until I said fuck it, and I guess I will be high. Started smoking weed every day. I didn't smoke any weed. I'd maybe smoked weed like 2 or 3 times until I turned 21. And the first time I smoked weed, I was probably like 19. But people thought I was high since I was in high school. They're like, "What? You dope the fuck up?" I'm like, "No, I."
Space cadet, dude.
Total space cadet.
You checked out of reality.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
And I was like, I gotta fucking handle this shit. This is intense. This reality's intense. I gotta put me on high alert. I was like cruising before that. I was cruising, and then something switch flipped, and I was like, I gotta argue my way and be on top of this.
Yeah, we like had the opposite journey. I just checked the fuck out. I was like, goodbye.
So I think what's happening now is I'm becoming more dopey, and
you're chilling out
I'm
again,
gonna chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
And you're gonna fucking You're gonna hold the guard. You're
Yeah,
sitting at
dude.
the top of the prison fucking
I'm
whatever.
like, hey, don't fuck with me.
Yeah, you got the gun pointed like motherfucker. I got this.
Yeah, you don't fuck with us. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Is there anything else you'd like to?
Nah, man. I feel like that was good.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
you got out what you needed
I
to.
needed to get some shit out.
You needed to get this one out.
And you know what? This I'm just becoming more and more brave here, you guys. I'm on this journey. Whoever's listening.
It's beautiful.
But yeah, I'm on this journey to just be more real. Just be more real.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be angry when I'm angry, and I want to be fucking happy when I'm happy, and I don't want to compromise, and I want to just speak my truth, man. I want to speak my fucking truth. All right? So, thanks for listening and
Feels
being
good,
here.
dog.
Thanks.
Feels good.
You look like you're high right now.
Yeah.
Alex is cruising. There's
I'm
like
cruising.
a palm behind him.
I'm
It's
on
like got
cruise
some
mode.
purple light. He's fucking wearing some tropical shirt. He's like, yeah. He's got his feet up on this velvety ottoman.
Yeah. Still got my gun in my hand. Still got my Glock.
Shit. Motherfucker.
You don't fuck with me.
Shoot. Fuck.
Today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
Didn't even have to use my
AK. My AK.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
Today was a good day. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Won't hesitate to use the AK though. Pop, 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 pop.
You telling people what's up. It's
What's up?
inspiring, dude. It's inspiring. It's inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You're inspiring today too. It was
Aw.
beautiful.
Aw.
Beautiful rants.
Aw.
Fucking awesome Instagram story today too. So good.
I'm
dude.
so fucking. I can keep
You're on
talking.
fire.
I can talk forever about this
It's
Prairie.
your release.
It's called Prairie Chic.
I think the fountain's just uncorked now, dude. Just let your anger out.
It's called Prairie Chic, you guys. It's called Prairie fucking Chic.
You should make a whole series on Prairie Chic, dude.
I want to fucking shoot myself and shoot everyone else. This is bullshit. It's bullshit. I don't know who the fuck came up with this fucking trend. Some fucking Mormon somewhere. Some Mormon came up with this trend.
It feels so good that you're
In fucking somewhere, some Mormon in New York was like, I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna bring this back, and people are gonna like it.
Oh, they love it. He's not wrong.
It's been way too long. It's been in the stores for a long time now. I'm over it.
This is the new decade, man.
Where's
It's
the boho?
decade of
I
the
like the
Amish.
boho shit. I like boho. I like my kimonos.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just like flowery, fucking flowy, loose shit.
Well, that dress was flowery.
That dress sucked, dude. It was like denim. It was like denim button up to your neck. And the look
It
is
was
button up
gross.
all the way to your neck. And it's fluffy, puffy arms, dude, with ruffles. Kill me. Kill me. Shoot me in the head. No. No, no, no.
So, I hope
So angry about this. It sucks. This sucks.
I hope someone wearing a dress like that listens to this. Or
Oh,
sees
if they do, I'm sorry. I
No,
am.
you're not though. You're a
No,
little
I'm
bit
not.
sorry.
I'm
I mean,
sorry
we
to hurt
love
your feelings,
we
but I
love
hate it.
we love you, but it's the truth. I'm sorry.
Just
You could-
deeply examine yourself, please.
Like, we're not gonna hurt you for wearing it, but we are gonna talk shit.
Prairie Chic can go fuck itself, dude. Prairie Chic needs to die. It needs to be thrown in the Lord of the Rings cauldron. It needs to be thrown into a volcano.
And they're gonna jump after it like Gollum, dude. They're like, no.
Prairie Chic. No.
Oh, this is our new podcast. We just talk shit about everything.
Fuck, dude.
It's
Prairie
great.
energy is like fucking 1800s. It's like fucking Oregon Trail bullshit. It's horrible. It's like covered wagon bullshit, dude. It sucks.
Time is a flat circle.
Women had no fucking. They had no tampons. They had nothing. You barely had running water.
Well, that's a
you had
new
no
movement.
rights. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to wear clothes from that era. I want to wear clothes. I want to remember that era. That era sounds amazing. Let's go back to the Victorian era. Why don't we just start wearing fucking bonnets, dude? Let's wear bonnets. How
Yeah,
about
man.
that? That sounds great too.
Bonnets and cloth diapers.
Just gonna go on and on and on and on and on about Prairie Chic.
that well runs deep.
Dude, it pisses me off. It's bullshit. It pisses me off so much. It's so ugly. It's so ugly.
Is this episode
repressive? No, the reason it pisses me off is because it's repressive. It's repressive as fuck.
Yeah.
It's repressive. It's repressive clothing. It's like shut your mouth and act good. Fucking hide your fucking menses and fucking put on your chastity belt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Is this episode going to be called Prairie Chic?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Love it. Okay,
all right.
We clipped that microphone more than once. I love that you were like, you're sitting over here kind of mumbling. I'm like, it's not loud enough. Turn me up louder. And then the moment it starts, you're like, yelling.
I don't care.
No, it's fine. It was just
I don't even know
funny.
what fucking clip means, dude. Whatever you and your producer jargon, dude. Let me rant.
No, it's good. It's just extra funny. It's extra funny when you clip. It means it's distorting. It's the peak amplitude.
That's the best.
It's peak
distortion
amplitude.
Is the best. Social distortion. That's what we're doing here. We're socially distorting.
We just turn the distortion pedal on your
guys.
microphone.
Remember Social Distortion? They were a good band.
I'm gonna get you like a distortion pedal you can just stomp on when you're rage mode.
What's the
like here comes the chorus.
This is the story of our lives. You know that song?
Yeah,
Social
I think
D
so.
song?
Yeah.
When I went to my childhood home was now a 7-Eleven. Oh,
Maybe not.
all right, whatever.
I don't know. Maybe.
Whatever. These are the things Alex doesn't know. It's okay. You grew up with the Strokes and fucking Death Cab for Cutie, dude.
I didn't like Death Cab when I was a kid.
I'm angry.
There was no angry music for me when I was a kid.
Oh man,
the choice for angry music was emo hardcore, dude.
Oh, that
screamo.
sucks so bad.
Yeah.
My sister listened to Danzig, dude. She
Danzig's
had a picture
good.
of Danzig. It was a guy crucified with a fucking devil face on, like a goat face hanging on himself. It was crazy.
My angry music was Iron Maiden. This is fucking nerd shit.
Oh my god.
Tell the tale of Passchendaele. Yeah.
No.
Faces high.
Oh god. Is that like Rush kind of?
It's like English.
It's like prog rock that wants to be. It's like dark prog rock.
It's kind of like Rush. Yeah, it's like darker though. It's like a little. It's metal.
No.
It's like 80s metal. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I was never that into it. It was just like 6 months when I was 12.
Ozzy's good.
Yeah.
Ozzy's good.
You just found out that Charles Bradley's song is an Ozzy song.
Ozzy's
deep,
on a
dude.
crazy train.
Changes.
I didn't know that.
Going through changes.
I did not know that
It's
Charles
an
Bradley
Ozzy
song was an
everyone.
Ozzy song. You
Ozzy's
guys.
deep. Ozzy's deep.
Ozzy
bro.
is fucking deep. He's so deep. But did you ever watch Osbourne's?
No, my parents did and told me about it though.
Oh my god, it was good.
They love to
Ozzy
talk
was
about.
so
It
fucked
like,
up. He could barely.
That's all they would talk about. They're like, "Oh God, his brain is fried, dude."
It's rad though.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Anything else?
nah. It's
All right.
funny. We always hit an hour.
It's good.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Our internal clock.
I'm sweating.
Oh, dude, you
Sweating.
you pushed hard.
I started out really mad and repressed, and then I got it all out.
And then I activated it again. We were like, "Are we done?" And then I was like, "Well, remember Amish? You remember what is it? Prairie Chic?" And then you're like, "Prairie Chic." The rant continues. It's never ending. All I gotta do.
I could go on and on and on and on and on about Prairie Chic, dude. Prairie Chic can fucking eat my asshole, dude. It's the worst. It's the worst fucking fashion trend I have ever been alive for. It's the worst fashion trend I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's pretty bad.
It's the worst. You might as well just get a black fucking cape or get a black sheet and put it over you. I'd rather have a black sheet, literally, put that over me.
Next year's funeral chic.
That's it.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
That would be cooler. At least to be goth.
That's where we're headed.
At least to be goth. Fuck a fucking Prairie Chic, dude. Fuck anything that's Mormon-ish.
Mormon-ish.
No.
That's a new TV series. There's Blackish. There's gonna be Mormon-ish. White people need to be a part of the discussion too.
Right.
It's gonna start being white people are underrepresented on television. Mormonish is gonna be the new.
There's that fucking show on fucking Netflix I saw that's like it's Hasidic Jews. It's a reality show about.
That sounds amazing. I hope it's in Palm Springs. There's Hasidic Jews around here that I would love to see.
There's so
in
many
their
Hasidic
homes.
Jews around
It
here.
looks so hot. It's the
There's
worst place to be a
It's the worst because they have to walk to Sabbath.
Why would you be a Hasidic Jew
they have
anywhere?
to walk on Saturday. They have to walk.
They walk through
and
the
they got
heat.
the fucking the black and the curls and the beard. It's intense and the hats. It's a lot. It's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, that's like above like a certain equatorial line only.
And fuck the fucking orthodox fucking bullshit too. Fuck all that shit too. That's the same as Prairie Chic.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same. That's actually Prairie Chic. It's
Wait,
Orthodox Jew as well.
Oh yeah.
Prairie Chic
For
is
sure.
similar to Orthodox Jew. It's also similar to Mormon. It's also similar to
Are you coming out with some hate speech
Amish?
right now? Are you coming out with some hate speech?
no.
Some religious
no,
hate
I'm
speech?
I'm not.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
not. But I don't like it how the women have to shave their heads and
No,
shit.
that's fucking bullshit.
I
I
don't
hate
like
it too.
it.
I'm not into it. I'm gonna go on the record and be like, I'm not into conservative religions. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not
into.
either.
I'm not into control. I'm not into control of others. I'm not into self-control.
Do whatever you want, but I can still think it sucks. Do whatever you want though, but I can still think it sucks.
Yeah. Because it's.
But I'm not going to tell you.
It's the truth.
I'm not going to sit across from you and point my finger at you and be like, "Don't do that."
No.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
No, absolutely. We're just gonna talk shit on the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Well, did you watch? You didn't ever watch Unorthodox on Netflix?
No.
God, that is
I'm sure it was
fucking.
horrible.
No, it's so good.
Oh,
You
I'm
guys,
sure. I'm sure the show was amazing.
It's a mini series. It's really, 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 really good. Watch it, you guys. Really good. It's based on a book. It's based on a real life story.
I love that we keep ending this podcast and then I just uncork that bottle of hatred again. Can pop it open anytime.
Anytime, dude. Anytime. Basically from now until forever. I will always fucking have some energy for Prairie Chic. Always.
This is your religion. Anti-Prairie Chic.
Prairie Chic sucks.
I love it. I love it. Okay.
It makes me so mad. Okay.
Well, this has been a beautiful experience. I feel like I got to see the true depths of your soul.
Oh, yeah? I'm sweating. I'm sweating right now.
Working it out. Just working it out.
I feel better, though. I feel better.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot more where that came from.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure next episode I'm just
Oh,
gonna be
shit.
I'm gonna be even crazy. It's just
Yeah, you're going to flip-flop. Next time's your time. Your
this
rant.
is my time.
Or maybe we'll just be equal next time.
Next time it's just gonna be going 999. I don't like it. It makes me so mad.
Oh, God, there's
little
AC.
Hitler will come out.
You do have a little Hitler in
I
you.
do have a little Hitler.
He says,
inside.
no, it's not
gets-
good enough.
He gets very mad.
He gets very mad when things don't go his way.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, anyways. All right.
All right.
Good enough.
Okay.
We love you. We love you all.
Thanks for listening.
The anger is love.
The anger's love. I feel so much better. I hope you do too.
I do. We shall be released. All right.
Is that a religious song?
No, it's like a soul song, I think. I don't know.
Oh, it's like a hymn. It's like a soul.
Oh,
What are they called? What are they called?
Yeah, it's like a hymn. I don't know where I heard it. I don't know why it's in my
Spiritual.
brain.
A spiritual.
It's a spiritual.
Yeah, those are cooler.
Some
Yeah.
Oprah shit.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, everybody.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Bye.